The purpose of this lesson is to introduce you to the top 10 list described in Lesson 4 of your QuickBook. This lesson will serve as a general guide to handy hints that will help you become an experienced Excel user. In this lesson, we will learn to establish and change global settings, use special date formats, automatically fill ranges with sequential values, establish standard column widths, use accounting underlines, protect files and cells from alterations, name cells and ranges to clarify formulas, freeze columns and rows on the screen, use multiple sheets, and add artwork to worksheets. In the first part of this lesson, you will learn to set global Excel options. For example, the default font in the Excel 2010 program is Calibri with size 11 font. Instead of using this default, the user has the option of changing the font and size either locally to one spreadsheet or globally to all future spreadsheets. There are several ways you can do this. The author will demonstrate the different ways to make the changes. He will then move on and explain to you how to harness the power of the Enter key. Normally, after you hit the Enter key, the cell selector moves down to the next row. Sometimes this is irritating if you are entering data in a horizontal format. You will learn how to change the settings to accommodate whatever it is you are trying to do. Then you will learn how to eliminate the display of zero values. Finally, you will learn how to use the Home and Tab keys to fit your needs. In the second point of the top 10 lesson, the author will show you different ways to use the calendar dates to your advantage. The number of days between the time periods is often used in many calculations, so this lesson will be valuable. Consider interest computations, which always involve a time component. Excel can compute the time period if the dates are entered properly. In the third portion of the top 10 list, you will learn how the autofill and fill handle can be used in a variety of ways. In the fourth point of the lesson, the author will help you learn how to standardize column widths. Point number 5 is on the topic of using the appropriate underlines. Most of you are business majors. You know that there are various types of lines used in many, if not all, accounting reports. I would encourage you to pay particular attention to this point, as this will definitely affect the quality of the work that you submit. The author will clearly show you the differences between regular underlines, accounting underlines, and bottom borders. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with these differences and expect to be tested on them as well. Point 6 will discuss protecting either all or part of your worksheet. This is important if you are creating worksheets for other people to use. Many times there are parts of the worksheet that you don't want to give people access to. Point 7 discusses creating names for cells and ranges. This can make formulas so much easier to create and understand. In this section, you will learn about the F5 key and about the name box. Point 8 will be a lifesaver when you are creating or using large spreadsheets. You will learn how to freeze the panes and, of course, to unfreeze them. Point number 9 will help you work with multiple sheets. You will learn to add, move, delete, and name sheets, and will also learn how to copy and paste data from one worksheet to another. Finally, you will learn how to deal with formulas that employ data from multiple sheets. The lesson closes with a lesson on artwork and color. This lesson will expose you to the power of using artwork and color in your work. Mastering this lesson will help you make your work the best it can be and will be crucially important when you start creating your own templates from scratch. Time spent investing in these tips now will add points to your work later. As always, if you need help, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I look forward to reading your updates by Sunday at midnight.